Imagine this. You and millions of others share the same vivid memory, a memory so clear you'd swear on it. But what if history and all available evidence insist you're wrong? Millions of people swear they watched Nelson Mandela die in a prison cell back in the 1980s, complete with televised funeral coverage. Others can hear Darth Vader saying, "Luke, I am your father." The strange part? None of it ever happened. This phenomenon is called the Mandela Effect, and it may be the most chilling glitch in our reality. The term was created in 2009 by paranormal researcher Fiona Broome. While at a conference, she casually mentioned her memory of Mandela's prison death, only to find she wasn't alone. Person after person shared the same recollection, sparking a realization that this was more than just a simple mistake. These weren't isolated cases. Thousands of people had the same memory, down to vivid details of his funeral. But history tells a different story. Nelson Mandela was released from prison in 1990, became South Africa's president in 1994, and passed away in 2013. So how could so many people misremember something so significant? The Mandela Effect doesn't stop with world events. It seeps into the fabric of our shared culture, our favorite movies, brands, and even the books we grew up with. Do you remember the children's books, The Berenstain Bears? It was never spelled Stein. It has always been the Berenstain Bears. Or what about the peanut butter brand, Jif? Many are certain it was once called Jiffy, but Jiffy peanut butter has never existed. The Monopoly Man. Many people see him with a monocle. In reality, no monocle has ever existed. Think of C-3PO from Star Wars. Is he solid gold? Many would say yes, but in the original films he has always had a distinct silver leg, Pikachu's tail. Many recall a black tip at the end, but the iconic Pokemon has always had a plain yellow tail. And what about the iconic Queen song, "We Are the Champions"? If you remember it ending with a final "of the world," you're remembering a version that was never recorded. And one of the most famous, Darth Vader never said, "Luke, I am your father." The actual line is, "No, I am your father." These aren't just small details. They're collective memories shared by millions, and they refuse to fade away. Psychologists explain the Mandela Effect through what's known as false memory and confabulation. This isn't lying, it's a glitch in our own mental software. Our brains are storytellers, not perfect recording devices. They constantly fill gaps with logical assumptions, influenced by culture, media, and what's known as source monitoring errors, where we remember a fact, but forget its unreliable source, like a parody or a rumor. When one person confidently recalls a detail incorrectly, it can ripple across communities, shaping collective memory. Over time, the incorrect version feels just as real, sometimes more real, than the truth. But here's the mystery. Why do millions of people from different countries, ages, and backgrounds remember the same errors in the exact same way? Coincidence or something bigger? For many, false memory isn't enough of an explanation. Alternative theories point towards something far stranger. Some believe the Mandela Effect proves the existence of parallel universes, where timelines play out differently. In this theory, our memories aren't false. They're residue from another reality we've slipped out of. If true, those who remember Berenstain Bears may have lived in a reality where it really was spelled that way. Others argue the Mandela Effect hints at a simulated reality, a world not unlike a computer program, and these inconsistencies are simply bugs in the code. Just as video games have glitches, perhaps our universe does too. And when we notice inconsistencies, a word spelled differently, a quote altered, a memory rewritten, it's the system itself showing its cracks. The Mandela Effect forces us to ask questions we're not prepared to answer. Are our memories reliable at all? Do we trust what we've been told is history? Or could we be living in a reality far stranger and more fragile than we dare imagine? Whether it's psychology, parallel universes, or a simulation glitch. One thing is certain, the Mandela Effect proves that even the smallest detail can shake the very foundation of what we call reality. If this video made you question your own memories, you're not alone. What do you believe? Are we victims of faulty brains or explorers in a fractured reality? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me again on Uncharted Secrets, where we uncover the mysteries they don't want you to know.